Hey everybody, I saw this awesome recipe for an Eastern North Carolina style fish stew. It started off with simple bacon, literally in the Dutch oven, a nice hot pan, and sizzling off some thick cut pork bacon. You'll see how it's going to create a little what's called a fond on the bottom of this pan as I stir it and let it do what it does. You see it getting brown now. Into this mixture, you see that fond? That is straight flavor. We're going to get it more concentrated too as we move forward. The next thing we add are some nice sliced onions. Any type of onions you want, sweet, Vidalia. We're just using some nice basic thin sliced onions. Mix that in with the bacon. Just let it do its culinary magic on the bottom of this pan. Those two flavors coming together will be the overall basis for the stock that we're making for this Eastern North Carolina style fish stew. And I don't want to jump the gun. I got to get the onions glazed and get that nice brown fond that you see darkening on the bottom of the pan, which is going to really enrich this natural flavor. You see how dark it is now? Now, you don't have to get it that dark. I choose to, because once it gets there, you see that? It will loosen up right when I add just some nice water to it. You're going to see us do this right now. And with the wooden spoon, we begin to release that flavor. Now, some people try to use chicken stock here, or clam stock, because it is a seafood-based soup. I'm using water because I don't want anything to take away from the fish that we're going to be using. By the way, we're using cod for this recipe. I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning. You're going to see how this is not overly seasoned. We're going to add some red pepper flakes here. Some nice coarse kosher salt to taste. Not a lot in the beginning. You can always add a little bit more salt at the end. Salt it so it has the flavor you want. Now here's how we change the color, the base of this stew. Some simple tomato paste. I believe this is a 6-ounce can. And just get that in there. And we're just still developing the flavor profile of the stew. And get all that base inside there. Some nice sliced red potatoes, skin on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now you're thinking winter. You're thinking something for the fall, for the winter, something hearty, if you will. I mean, in this one pan is going to be a complete meal. Stir it up. You still see some of the darkness in there. That is that fond, if you will, that is now enriching the stew. And a couple of fresh bay leaves. We literally picked these the same day and just incorporate that inside there. Now, don't miss this next step. Some Worcestershire sauce to taste. That's a fun word to say, huh? Get that in there. A little stir. And the cover. The heat's on like medium to medium high. What's happening now is all these flavors are just being released and coming together. And remember, this is a stock that we made with water, so this is a true signature flavored sauce that you're not cheating using any stocks. Cover it up and let it boil. Just let all the flavors just be released. Oh, that smell is amazing. We also added some fresh cherry tomatoes in there that came from the garden. It being a tomato-based soup, it's okay to add some tomatoes in there if you want. Now here it comes. Nice, fresh, thick cod. No seasoning. We want the flavor of that fish, that nice cod, to totally transform the base of this stew. You ready for this one? Oh yeah. Eggs. Brown eggs, local eggs, white eggs. We added 6. I already have one inside there. I'm gonna put a half dozen in there. Yolks intact. And after you add the fish and the eggs, there's no more stirring that takes place. You don't want to break that up at all. Cover it up, let it go, reduce the heat, let it do what it does for, a good 35-40 minutes. You see this? You want to test it, and you want to make sure the fish is cooked through and through. The eggs are, it's like poached inside there. And look at that. Nice fish. There's that egg right there. There's 6 of those babies in there. Look at that. I know you've never seen anything like this, but this is a southern recipe stew. Now the fun part. How does it look? How does it taste? Oh, it's so hot. The smells are amazing. Try a little piece of that cod in there. It's fun to do this with white bread, Italian bread, some crackers. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. Here goes the cod. Look at that baby. All those flavors. Ah, man. Such a simple stew. So full of flavors. Ah, man, it's so good. We hope you like this recipe. Leave a comment if you like. Try this. Let me know how it turns out.